Good morning, everybody. So, you are currently joining me in the Legacy, just parked up at Gordano Services, and I'm on my way up to Wolverhampton to get the car mapped. So, I'm going to see Duncan Graham from Race Dynamics. He moves around, uses different dynos all around the country. So that's why I'm going to Wolverhampton to see him. It was there or Surrey that I was going to go to, but to be honest, Wolverhampton's a bit of an easier drive. It's just straight up the M5, a little bit of the M6, and you're there. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I've just pulled over for a little break, just bought a bottle of water, and yeah, just chilling out for a second. It's about, I think it's about 11:30 now, and I'm aiming to get there for about 1 o'clock. So yeah, should be all good on that front. Motorway's been a little bit congested this morning, but all moving all right. So I will reconvene with you once I arrive in Wolverhampton. See you in a little bit, guys. Right, guys, I've just arrived on the industrial estate where the garage is that I'm going to be getting the car mapped at. It's called Pole Position. Actually looks like a really nice place. It's just up the road there. So yeah, I'm just a little bit early, so I'm just parked out here. They don't have a very big car park. Just gonna wait 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna head in and go and say hello to Duncan, and yeah, get started on mapping the car. So yeah, quite excited, a little bit nervous, but then we're not pushing for silly power, so all should go well, really. Yeah, quite excited. So it's taken me probably about 3.5 hours to get up here, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Sorry it's a bit shaky today. I haven't got my gimbal. Try and rest on the steering wheel there. But yeah, so I'm gonna head in a minute, in 10-15 minutes, and yeah, get this thing on the dyno. Well, I'm back at another service station, and this is the part of the video where really I should be showing you a couple of dyno runs. But we've had a bit of a problem. Well, I say we've had a bit of a problem. We've diagnosed the ticking sound. Now obviously Duncan is a very experienced Subaru specialist, and he really knows his stuff about these cars. And basically what he thinks that ticking noise is the flywheel, or the flex plate, the sort of thin metal plate that the starter motor starts the engine against. He reckons that might have cracked, and that's why it's ticking. He had a listen to the engine with a stethoscope, and he says it sounds perfect. The engine itself sounds really good. He said it runs really smooth and sounds healthy. So it's good to know it isn't the engine, but something isn't right between the back of the crankshaft and the torque converter. So there's something in there not gone a little bit awry, and yeah, unfortunately he's not been able to map it. So the reason that Duncan doesn't want to map it today is essentially because if that flex plate completely cracks and falls apart, because it's an automatic and it's four-wheel drive, if that happens on the dyno, you pretty much can't get it off without potentially causing some serious damage. So he doesn't want to do that, and I completely understand. I want this car to be right. I've spent a lot of money. Yeah, so unfortunately that's the way that is today. So not getting mapped today. I've driven 190 miles up here, and now I've got another 190 to go home. So bit of an expensive and pointless day out. Bit disappointing, but it's the situation, isn't it? I can't do anything about it right now. So the plan of action is to, first I'm gonna get online and see exactly what I need, or what goes into the entire assembly, so all the bits, bolts, shims, any sort of spacers or anything like that that go between the flex plate and the torque converter. I'm going to find everything I need, and then unfortunately the engine is going to have to come out, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, it's a situation I'm in. So I'm gonna get back to driving home now. I'm gonna have to take it very easily, because what Duncan said could happen if the flex plate was to completely fail is basically the torque converter will, well, it will find its way out of the bell housing. So don't really want that happening, for fear of it maybe emerging in the passenger footwell. I don't know. But yeah, gonna have to take it very easy. I really don't want to be sat in a recovery truck for 3.5, 4 hours and have to wait for one for God knows how long. So yeah, I'm gonna brave it. My theory is I've driven it for a while already with this issue, thinking it was something else. If I just take it gently, try not to rev the car too hard, and just, yeah, I'm just gonna have to take it home, and hopefully maybe Stuart's got a ramp free and we can make a start getting the engine out, getting the bits ordered, getting it all back together. Duncan did say it's quite easy, or easy enough, to get one of these engines out. It's 3 engine mounts, and got to undo the bell housing bolts, and most of the wiring comes off on one plug, one big plug. So yeah, that's the plan. Very annoying. Car's going to be out of action for a little while, but once it's back and all good, I'm going to be booking in again for a map, maybe up here, maybe somewhere else. But yeah, I am going to use Duncan, but as I said at the beginning of the video, he moves around, he goes to different garages, and yeah, so maybe if he's doing anything a little bit closer, that'd be nice. But yeah, bit of a sad end to the day. Hopefully I'll get home about 7 o'clock. Hopefully I'll have a nice gentle drive home. The motorway is very busy at the minute, so that ain't going to be too fun, but I'm just going to take it easy and just get the car home in one piece, and then we'll go from there. So then guys, I've just got home. It's about 10 to 9. Just sorting my lunch out for tomorrow, which I could do without having to do, but you know. So yeah, bit of an unfortunate day. Hasn't really worked out as I hoped. I'm going to speak to Stuart over at Alfa Ragazzi tomorrow morning and see if he's got a ramp free anytime soon. Usually he's pretty good and sort of lets us borrow a ramp if we need to. And then I'm going to try and get this engine out, get it fixed and get it going again. I want to do it pretty quickly. No point mucking around, might as well just do it, get it done, and then we can get the thing mapped, get it all sorted out, and yeah, hopefully we won't see too many more issues from it. Well, that's going to be about it, guys. Hopefully I'll have a bit of an update for you in the coming days, and I'll let you know how we get on. But I do want to get this done as quickly as possible. I don't want the car off the road for a silly amount of time. So yeah, hopefully you'll see progress very soon, and we'll get this thing alive and kicking and ready to be mapped and ready to be fully perfected. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And I know I said this last time, but I'm going to do my very best to get a video out fairly quickly after this one. So yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.